So Saturday we had our premiere. We finally opened to the public, and it was a sold out performance. The dress rehearsal as well was completely sold out, full audience, and it was an amazing experience. I believe that we did a really good job. I felt that the audience was very pleased that they were with us through the entire story. You know, you could hear the responses, and there were applauds. They were applauding throughout the show, and in the end, we got a standing ovation, and the energy was very high. So I think everyone left with an overall really good feeling about the work that we presented, and the artistry that was put forth. It was really a big honor because the Queen of Denmark came to the show, which is a really big deal. She apparently is very interested and engaged in the arts and different cultural events throughout the city and throughout Denmark. So her coming to the opening was huge, and we had to do a special bow for her. Whenever a member of the royal family comes to a performance, they have a special box that they sit in. It's like stage right, which is, if you're in the audience, it's the left. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, so we had to do a special bow. Whenever they come, you bow to the royal box, to the royal family, to the queen. Then you bow to the audience. So I was more nervous about the bow than I was about the singing. I was like, okay, what if I forget? And I hope everyone remembers. And I don't know. It's really simple, but it was just, I don't know. I had anxiety about that. And we did kind of botch it a little bit. But I think by the time we got to the second line of people, we got into a rhythm. I think everyone was a little nervous about that. I mean, it's a big deal singing for a queen and everything. I don't know. Yeah, so you individually, you bow to her, and then the audience. Then the next line comes up and bow to her, and then to the audience. And then as an ensemble, bow to her. I mean, every time. Every time. So it was, it was really a really long curtain call. But that's okay, because that means that, everyone was pleased and enjoyed the performance. I got emotional because, what we do as artists, people don't realize, we are very vulnerable. We put ourselves in a very vulnerable position. When you are bearing your soul, presenting your artistry, expressing yourself constantly, to a room, an auditorium, a hall full of strangers every day. It's a scary experience. Even if you're not someone who's plagued with a lot of, stage anxiety or stage fright or things of that nature, you're still vulnerable. And when an audience responds with positive energy, and you feel the love, and you hear the applause, and that feeling is unlike anything else in the world, and it can be very addictive. And I understand why there's so many artists who really, performing is the number one priority in their life, above family, above relationships, above anything. I wouldn't go so far as to say that about myself, but I understand the pull that an audience, a room of 2,000 people, and the energy that they give you can have. The magnetism of that is enormous. And we felt that last night. I believe I felt it. And it was very encouraging. And so we're going to forge ahead. And we had a performance yesterday too. So we have 28 more shows to go. over the course of the next 2 months, month and a half. So I'm looking forward to each one getting better and better, and, personally doing my part to make sure that that happens. But I just wanted to come here and share with you all what my experience was with the opening and how happy I am. And I don't know. I don't mean to get all emotional and philosophical and stuff, but there's a verse in Proverbs that says, "Your gift will make room for you and bring you before great people." And I can really truly say that that is what's happening. And it's an amazing thing to be at a place in life where you can say that is true, where you can really see it. So great things are happening, and our gifts are bringing us before great people. That's all. So I'm signing off. This little black girl who sang for a queen.